What is up, big guys? This is Corbin. Welcome back to our Scarbrand campaign, director's cut commentary style. Once more as we head into the goddamn Rift for the very first time, and I gotta be honest, look at the design work on these goddamn realms of chaos, dude. The Slaaneshi realm, well, I think that one's actually the Zench realm right now that we see on screen, heading into the realm of Khorne himself. That's what we're all about. That's the one that we just stepped into, by the way. And I give a quick breakdown of how the mechanics work in here and the challenges that we faced in just a little bit. And there we go. That's got to be Slaanesh, right? Tentacles, spiky things. It just seems very, very Slaaneshi to me. And of course, we actually have to conquer all of these Chaos Realms and beat like the end boss in all of these Chaos Realms in order to progress to the ultimate goal of this campaign. So we need like a sliver of each kind of, what would you call it, like chaos gods, chaos princes, spirit that are in each of these realms, and in that bronze tower is the one that we need from Khorne's realm. We need 4 in total, and that will unbar the path to the final area, which I know absolutely nothing about, other than we'll probably have to fight Be'lakor when we get there, so it's all grand. As you can see, just looking around this place as well, I spent a little bit of time just trying to figure out what exactly it is that we are trying to do here. I noticed that there are lots of armies scattered around. We've got some items on the ground as well. We just mouse over one right there, and another one there as well. And I guess it's a fucking chainsaw. Are you kidding me, dude? Like a Warhammer 40k weapon is in here, you know? So you can spend some time in here trying to farm the items as well as trying to attain the piece of the god soul that you need. Also taking care of some business at home too. Obviously we've got some demonic portals here that have opened up in our territories, so I'm just kind of sending Timmy and our other lesser armies to go ahead and deal with these. What's it meant, Timmy, if you're watching? I tried to close this. I didn't realize that I'd actually have to face like a small demon army. I thought I'd have to like pay resources or pay favor or gold or something in order to close these, but well, there you go. We auto-resolve this one, clear up the little defending army, and that will close that demonic portal. Then, after ending turn, we are actually attacked immediately by a, I don't even know what the hell you'd call this army, dude. It's like a bunch of tree people. Is it like a wood elf army? Is it like a... I don't know what the fuck it is, to be honest. It's a bunch of tree people, okay? Anyways, you can see that we've got our formation set up, pushing in as always. We've got our doggos here hidden in the trees on the sides, and our cavalry are kind of swinging around on the opposite side on the left. We don't spend too long in this battle. It's not too difficult. I notice that most of the armies here are kind of designed to weigh you down, not necessarily actually pose a threat of you actually incurring a defeat while you're in the Chaos Realms. I feel like that's like not something that happens. These guys are designed to beat you up a little bit, trim down your numbers a little bit, and to effectively be farmed, okay? They're to be farmed, because you have to kill a certain amount of enemies while you're in the Chaos Realm in order to unlock the final citadel or the final settlement that you are trying to capture. So, yeah, we've got Scarbrand beating the shit out of their general at this moment. We've got our wolves with the wraparound there at the bottom of the screen, beating the fucking crap out of them. Long story short, their general starts to flee, which is great. And this is why I love the goddamn wolf units so much. We just set the damn doggos after that guy. All these little wolves chasing a tree from the battlefield. Would you get that in any other game apart from a Warhammer title? The answer is no. No, you wouldn't. That's why this game's so fantastic, man. Because, I mean, here it is. Check this out, man. Fucking Treebeard being mauled by a bunch of stray dogs, man. It's great. Okay, so easy enough battle. Nice win. Obviously, this wasn't actually our turn. Again, we were actually getting attacked here, so the end turn sequence continues to play. And here we are. Now it is our turn. So you can actually see above our army, there's like a little red bar that's just starting to fill up a little bit. And I'm just kind of mooshing around, seeing which item I want to go for at this point in time. But that red bar is the thing that you got to fill up in order to earn Khorne's favor. So we've got to keep on fighting as many battles as we can. I actually auto-resolve this one, and I don't think we lose like any units, so that's great. We replenish some units on the victory as well, and then we go ahead and, yeah, collect the goddamn item over here. What the hell is it called? I totally forget its name. I can't really read it in real time as we are playing because I'm seeing a low quality preview of this video while doing this commentary. But it's a really, really cool weapon that upon activation, I think it's over like 20 or 30 seconds or something, replenishes like 1.6% of Scarbrand's health over time. Like 1.6% per second. So yeah, fucking awesome, dude. And it's exactly the kind of weapon that I would love to have on Scarbrand, given I love to just kind of send him in and fuck shit up. So we use one of our incantations here just to spawn a small army to have a quick skirmish with there, just to keep our bloodletting really, really topped up, because we've had so many battle victories in a row here. We get another one here because we were attacked again after ending our turn. So, oh my god, dude, our bloodletting bonuses are just getting absolutely out of control. And obviously back on our home territory here as well, we've got Vincent and his small army just closing up the rift over here as well. Nice and easy. I believe it's just another quick auto-resolve, and that's how we do it. It's quite a few auto-resolves leading up towards the end of this episode, where we finally hit that final boss, where we access the Bronze Tower, or the Bronze Citadel, or whatever the hell it is, you know, to face Khorne's champion, Khorne's demon prince, and all of that to get the soul fragment that we need. And meanwhile, back at home, we are finally developing a second army on, I believe it is Timmy, up in the north of our territory, because I actually want to start pushing out north as well with the second army. I feel like now we finally have the infrastructure and the gold income every turn to make that happen. So that's what's happening back home, but back to the realm of Khorne. I kind of just want to linger around the Bronze Tower area because we are so close to having our red bar of ungodliness filled up. Once again, we end turn and are attacked again. I find like that's just a reality of like these demon planes. You're just attacked every single... Like, you don't even have a chance to attack anybody yourself. It's just constantly... you're just constantly being whittled down by attacking armies. Anyways, we finally do go ahead and enter what the bronze, whatever the fuck it is, the final boss of this goddamn area. So, yeah, here we go, man. I'm going to be giving a lot of thoughts about this kind of game mode, this kind of mini game mode, because it's a very little kind of unique scenario that you got to play through in order to conquer these little areas and to win these battles. And I'm not sure how I feel about them. Right here you can see we're kind of pushing in. We've got a bunch of enemy demons, kind of all just fodder, to be honest. Again, not really any threat. They're just sort of there to slow you down and whittle down your forces a little bit. So quick pincer maneuver with the wolves makes very, very short work of these guys. And the actual clearing up of these little armies, if you see up on the top right, actually on the minimap, you'll see that there are actually 3 of these capture points that we need to take, and we can't take the next one until we have captured this one. So this is where things get strange, man. This is where things get crazy. We've actually cleared off all of those demons, and now waves of enemies begin to pile in from both sides and try to push us off of this point. You can see as well, there's lots of little areas on the map where we can spend resources to build things like barricades and towers, and I'm doing that right there, as you can see. So you can kind of funnel enemies into one little spot. And you know what? I was really, really excited for this game mode. Like, oh, are you kidding me, dude? Like, Warhammer 3 tower defense? That sounds fucking amazing, you know? I was really, really pumped up for this. First impressions, I don't know if it's because, like, my Khorne army is basically exclusively melee at this point. I mean, you get some, like, artillery units and whatever a little bit later on. I could have built some by now if I tried to specialize in them a little bit. But we are so melee heavy that this just felt like a bit of a exercise in plugging holes in the in like the rampways and stuff like that, and just kind of hacking the fuck out of these senseless enemy waves. They don't really attack with much precision. They don't try to catch you out. They just kind of beeline towards the quickest path that they have available to the middle of the capture point. You know what I mean? So they're kind of brain dead in how they attack is what I'm trying to say. Maybe if I had some ranged units, it might have been, you know, a lot more fun to kind of try to defend our backlines and all of that kind of stuff. But either which way, we capture all of those goddamn points. we get to the end of the scenario, and the third capture point, the final capture point. You're going to see all of our units have taken a battering before we take on Khorne's gatekeeper, the demon prince, who just emerged from this portal right now. Fucking awesome little cinematic, by the way. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I feel like the mechanics of this could really use some work, like these little scenarios, but I love the idea of it, like forging into the goddamn heart of the of like the demon realm and whatever. I'm really looking forward to seeing what Zencha's realm looks like. Nergal's is going to be an absolute abomination, but I'm still looking forward to just seeing what it looks like, you know. But I just feel like some of the mechanics of this place are a little bit off, man. They're a little bit off, a little bit cheese, and maybe even it's a little bit too easy, actually. I mean, having said that, I did take some heavy losses. You can see I have a lot of units where there's like 10 guys left. So I think I end up losing like a couple of them in this final phase as enemies start to pile in from kind of all directions, and we just rush to try to kill their general who's flying in towards us right now. But yeah, I'm making a real fucking effort to try and keep my guys alive. Why? Why? Because those goddamn units with like 5 guys left and stuff, they've got like double silver experience, you know, they've been with my army for a long time. I want to make sure that they can rest and recover and get back up to full strength, because, well, you know, those experience points are so worth it, man. They're so worth it. They're so worth it to keep those guys alive. They just have more, I think they just have more stats, actually. They're just better, stronger units. So you can see right now, I'm kind of popping everything. All my goddamn attack damage buffs, and all of my units around the general, who just went in right there. I'm also trying to keep Scarbrand attacking him at all times where I can. And at this point in the battle, I'm not actually noticing that enemies are coming in from behind me, and I spotted right here. So this is a bit of a, oh, fuck. They actually are coming in from all directions again, you know, so I pull all my cavalry back here, and I'm going to get those guys to take care of that, while hopefully Scarbrand is fucking beating the shit out of this mongoloid demon prince over here, you know. So I get all my guys in, and look at that, man. We got some cavalry units there with literally like fucking 3 dudes or something left in it. So it's getting a little bit sketchy, you know. And those guys are like gold experience goddamn cavalry boys. Like, they've been with us for the longest time, so I really don't want to lose those guys. And yeah, again, I'm just getting Scarbrand on their general, doing everything we can to just blow that guy up. Fast, man. Fast. It's his soul that we need, after all, you know, to unlock our way to Essen and all of that. So, yeah, kill that guy quickly and hopefully break all of his units. And I'm shitting myself a little bit here. I'm noticing that my cavalry getting a little bit bogged down, you know. Again, I think there's a couple of them with like fucking 7 dudes or like 9 dudes left in them and stuff like that. So I'm trying to pull those guys out, and at this point it's just juggling, trying to manage losses. You might also notice that on the bottom right of the screen we have some units like this guy that I'm targeting right now. Okay, maybe I'm not anymore, but we've got some higher health units that maybe it looks like they just kind of came out of nowhere, but those are reinforcement units that you can summon like during the battle as well. So you don't only spend your resources on things like towers and little walls and stuff like that I'm building right there, but you can also spend them on some available reinforcement units as well. So there is some kind of dynamic action going on if your army's lacking something. If you've lost some key units, you know, in previous battles, you can kind of replenish them with these reinforcement guys who are present for just this one battle. So that's kind of cool, I guess. And it takes the stress off just a little bit. But like I said, those guys do disappear after this battle. So in a way, I mean, look at this motherfucker. I'm just having this guy tank as much shit as possible. He's taking on minotaurs and everything over there, you know. Meanwhile, over here, their general is gonna fall. Scarbrand beating the shit out of him. And from there, it's just kind of a slugfest. They kind of fall apart very quickly after that. There he is, the dead bastard, you know what I'm saying? After he dies, they all wilt and die really fast, you know? So, that's a thing. Also, this motherfucker, this bearded bastard, man, I don't trust him at all. I don't trust him at all, man. I feel like this guy is going to stab us in the back. I feel like he is here purely for, you know, selfish gains based on what we've seen from the intro. There he is, man, absorbing the goddamn soul fragment. I don't like him, man. I don't like him. I don't trust him. I don't trust his beard. I don't trust his motives. Look at that little I don't trust his eyebrow right there. You know what I'm saying? I don't like this guy, dude. I don't like this guy. Anyways, man, we killed this guy, and then a sweet little cinematic we'll soon play in just a moment, in which I will shut the fuck up and just kind of allow it to play, man, because, yeah, it's kind of integral to the story, you know? So, sweet, good battle. We only lost like a couple of guys again, so really fucking successful shit, if you ask me. I think we lost like a wolf pack and one other thing. Oh, here we go.
Soul harvested.
It's happening.
When all 4 have been gathered, they will combine into a single light, revealing a shadow path to the Forge of Souls. Then Ursun will be within our reach. But what's this? The tome consumes the soul's energy, reaching across time, revealing secrets.
I do like me some secrets, man. Let's go, dude. The distant past.
It was the Old Ones that shaped this world into a paradise. Yet the power they harnessed to move sun and rock could not be tamed.
Rock.
Raw magic erupted from the great cataclysm, flowing forth from a realm of chaos. So came the demons. They hunted the mortals, feeding on their souls. Yet one of their prey betrayed his kin and embraced the gods of chaos. They gifted him demonhood, and he became the first demon prince.
Belacor.
Belacor. He clawed at the world, scarred it with his armies.
Belacor the Lipless.
Reveling in the bloodshed. Those who seek power will always want more, and Bellacor's lust was the greatest of all.
Gods of chaos, have I not fed you souls? Have I not given you the world? Give me more power.
How does he say power with no lips, dude?
Answer me!
He just looked fucking badass. I know I'm poking fun, but...
The 4 gods punished the demon prince for his arrogance. They took everything. His armies, his power, his form.
Took his form, dude. Took his form.
Cursed to roam the world as a shadow amongst the shadows. Powerless for eternity.
Damn the gods.
See, when they said they took his form, I was like, oh, dude, is he gonna be like human again? Is he gonna change back to like a Kislevian or whatever? But no, they literally do mean a shadow of his form.
Belacor has spent millennia planning his revenge on the Chaos Gods. What a twisted scheme has his dark mind constructed.
What is it constructed, boys? What is it constructed? We will find out in due time, but hey. Oh, well. First things first, actually. We're back in the realm of the living now with Scarbrand, you know what I'm saying? So first thing we do is lay siege to one of these Slaneshi settlements, start inflicting a bunch of attrition to all of the defending armies there, while our own units are recovering and replenishing numbers as well. So that settlement is next to fall. You know what I'm saying? We got some Saruman action going. Anyway, boys. Shorter video here, but you know what? We actually covered like fucking 2 hours of gameplay in like 20 minutes. Maybe this is just the way to do things, man. Maybe this is just the way to do things. I don't know, dude. Let me know what y'alls think. Should we just have like a mix of styles going on? Do you guys prefer the live commentary where I'm actually talking as I'm playing the game? Or maybe, just maybe, you actually prefer me doing this kind of quick overview of episodes in this style. So let me know what you think. But for now, cheers for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching. Do have a fantastic day. Look forward to reading all of y'all's comments and playing some more Warhammer 3. So, catch all you just... What a way to fuck up the goddamn outro. Fuck it. Catch all you guys just a tad bit later. You know what I'm saying?